to know if your internet is good enough, if your hardware is good enough, and based on that, it'll put settings that are best for you to live stream on YouTube. Now, what to note is your FPS is 60, the scaled output is 1080, so I will be streaming at 1080 basically, even if my screen is 1440p, and my bitrate is 10,000. Now apply settings, and this is what it's gonna look like. Those are docks, which you could put wherever you want. For example, this is chat, and I can drag it to the side and then place it here and then resize it. Once I go live, I'll have access to my chat. On the right side, I have the YouTube Live control panel, but I need to log in. Once you're logged in, it's gonna look like this and say select stream. But since we're not live and we don't have a schedule screen created, nothing will appear. Let me quickly explain the layout. This is the preview screen. Everything visible here will be visible on the broadcast. Here you have your scenes list. A scene is basically a room for a segment. You can have a starting soon scene, a just chatting scene, a gameplay scene, and a be right back scene. We only have one scene right now and it's completely empty. So if scenes are a room, sources would be the furniture. This is where you can add elements to the screen that will be contained inside of a scene. A gameplay scene, for example, will have a capture of the game and your webcam, for example. Right here is your audio mixer. This is where you can see all of your audio sources and how loud they are, and you can adjust them and everything. You can also click on the little 3 dots to have access to the filters for that specific audio source, and also advanced audio property if you want to monitor them or things like that. There's also a tab down here, which is scene transitions, and this will determine the animation that plays when you switch from one scene to the other. We're gonna keep it on cut for now, so it's very simple. Then here we have one of the most important tabs, which is the controls tab. This is where you will find your start streaming button, your start recording button, don't worry about these two for now, and your settings button. Click on the settings and go to audio. We're gonna set desktop audio to default, which will let OBS pick up whatever you're hearing through your headset. So if you're playing a game, people will hear it. If you're playing a YouTube video, people will hear it. Under mic auxiliary audio, we're gonna pick the right microphone. Don't leave this one on default because sometimes it'll pick up like your webcam audio or something. Click apply and we should see those appear on the list in our audio mixer right there. And look at that, you can see me talking now. Okay, we're pretty much done with settings with OBS Studio. You can see me talking now. Those appear on
Yo, hello? What?
Do you want to play Rocket League?
I'm playing with Dino
the
right
list in our
And I'm getting
audio
my YouTube
mixer
live set up,
right
so
there.
yeah.
And look at that, you can see me talking now.
You're just gonna
Okay,
have to
we're
wait
pretty
a
much
minute.
done with settings with OBS Studio.
OBS.
Now we just need to decorate.
Alright, bye.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? I'm not done yet.
Bro.
This thing's impossible. I'm almost done though.
The place. There's a gazillion places for you to get free overlays, but I will advise you to get it from my page on Gumroad, which is gumroad.com/GadLevel, because a large majority of them are completely free and they actually require you to add everything manually, so you get to practice with OBS Studio and get comfortable. All right, let's say I wanted this one. We're not going to do a full setup, but everything is there if we want it. Make sure you read the description before downloading anything on the internet. That's just life advice. You can tip here if you want, but it's starting. In order to add new stuff in OBS Studio, you'll always see a little plus. So under my sources, I'll click on the plus. And basically this is a list of all the elements that you can add through OBS Studio. Images, you can add your webcam, you can add some links, just a color source if you want. In our case here, our overlay is an image, so click image. You can give it a name. So this would be our starting overlay. Click browse to go find that image. I have it here, can double click, then click OK. All right. Manipulating is super simple. Just click to select, click and drag to move around. In my case, I have a 1440p screen, so it's not quite, the 1080p size of this overlay. So I can just drag until it kind of snaps into place. And there you go. Congrats. You just made a starting soon screen. Let's make our just chatting scene. Remember, you click on the plus to add new stuff. So for a new scene, you click on the plus under the scenes list and boom, new scene. This one will be just chatting. And if you're wondering how to switch from one scene to another, you can just click on them. If you don't want to click on them, you can go to your settings, then go to hotkeys, and you can add specific hotkeys for specific scenes. You'll just see the name of the scene on the left here, and it will say switch to scene. Click here, set your keybind, click apply, and you're good. Now, weirdly enough, my OBS is lagging, so it's showing me the source from the starting scene. This is not normal. When you switch scene, it's supposed to switch your sources, but it's fine. I'm gonna go fast now because you know how to add the overlay. So new source, image, just chatting overlay, browse, screen intermission is called right there. Make it fit. There are some shortcuts that you want to learn, but not now. Control F to make it fit. And here we want to add our camera, for example. Our camera is not an image, so it would be a different source. So if we click new source, we will find video capture device. Call it webcam and pick your webcam. Now, important lesson here, the order of your sources in the list is important because, as you can see, my webcam is on top of my overlay, so you don't see the overlay anymore, right? Whereas if I drag it, you can just click, drag, bam, now it's behind it. The overlay has transparency, so it's perfect. And now we just need to format it a little bit better, so click and drag. Let's place ourselves here. And if we need to crop, we can hold Alt on our keyboard and grab the handle, and that'll crop it. And just like that, you have your just chatting scene. All right, let's quickly do a gameplay scene. Click the plus under scenes. Again, those sources are not supposed to appear here. My OBS is lagging, probably because I'm also using OBS to record. But we're gonna go click plus, and what we want here is a game capture source. This will capture your game. Click OK. And what I like to do is set this to capture specific window. That way, when my game is open, it will appear in this list and I can pick exactly what I want it to capture. I don't have a game open right now, so nothing's gonna show, but you get the point. After that, simply click OK. And if you have that game, open, sometimes you have to tab into the game for it to show, but basically you will have your game capture here. And now let's add our webcam again. Remember, it's a video capture device source. And this time you will see that you have add existing. So if you already have the webcam in a scene, you can just pick it here and then add it to the new scene, just like that. Now, if I had gameplay behind me, what I would do is probably crop. Remember, hold Alt on your keyboard, drag the sides, boom, make myself a little tinier. Not too tiny though. There we go. And here we go. That's it. That's how you would put yourself in there. All right, create a BR back scene, BRB, overlay. Okay, browse, be right back, bomb, Control F, bomb. That's done. My OBS is like acting so weird now. Let me try to fix it. Yo, my OBS is completely busted. It's not showing me my sources anymore. What the heck? Anyways, there's one thing left before you can actually go live, because your stream actually looks pretty good now. The one thing you absolutely need is alerts. But here's the thing, YouTube itself, the website, does not provide alerts. So you need to use an external service that will connect to your YouTube account and then pull the alerts and display them on your stream. Now, there are two major websites that do that. One is Streamlabs and the other one is StreamElements. We're gonna use StreamElements today. So top right, you want to log in from streamelements.com. And this is the part where you want to log in with your YouTube account. Now, depending on what you're planning to do with it, you can selectively give it access. I'll just select all and click continue. And it's such a great website that it just sent me back here. I just logged in already. What the heck? Okay, second time's the charm. Top right, click on your name, click on dashboard. So there's a chat bot and stuff. You can close this. What we want right now is just alerts, right? So I'm gonna go to streaming tools on the left here. I'm gonna click on overlays and we're gonna create a new overlay. All right, so first thing we're gonna do here is to the left, we're gonna click add widget. We're gonna go alerts. And what we need is alert box. All right, technically, that's it. That's all we need. If you want to test them, you can click emulate here at the bottom and subscriber event, and it's going to show you what it looks like when you get a subscriber. All right, top left, I want you to rename this. Okay, then top right, I want you to save it, and I want you to look for that little link and click on it. So what you just did is save a link that has this animation that will only trigger when you get a subscriber, and also when you get a super chat, and also when you get, everything is within that alert box. It's that simple. Now, all you need is to add it as a source in all of your scenes, and then you're good to go. Now, my particular scenes are absolutely bugged out right now, which is not a good look for OBS while I'm making a tutorial on it. The type of source that you want for it is browser. Browser is where Here, I'm gonna click on overlays. And we're gonna create a new overlay. All right, so first thing we're gonna do here is to the left, we're gonna click add widget.